What's up everybody, it's Sean here, back today to give you guys a review of the Ambush collaboration with Nike on this Air Force 1 Low SP in the Phantom colorway. Today's video is sponsored by Quality. Quality is a Montreal-based streetwear brand, and they've been around since 2012, and it's a brand that I've been rocking for years now. And recently they just launched Wave 1 of their Spring and Summer 2023 line, which includes pieces like this, which is what they call their beach shirt, and this is just one of many of the patterns that they offer. So Quality is known for their high quality products and timeless designs. So if this sounds interesting to you guys, I'll link their website, their social media, all that good stuff down below, and be sure to check them out and support them. So this right here is the latest collaboration between South Korean fashion label Ambush with Nike, releasing these Air Force Ones alongside a black colorway as well. Both pairs released on February 28th for a price of $190 US or $245 here in Canada. The official colorway for this shoe is Phantom and Black, and this is a reinterpretation of the classic Air Force 1 silhouette with that signature ambush touch. So first things first, here's a quick look at the box. So this comes in a black based cardboard box. We have Nike branding on the very top done in this glossy finish, and then on the sides of the box we have Ambush branding done in this bold white colored lettering. As far as the shoe goes, so diving straight into the details, the majority of the upper is crafted using this very high quality Phantom colored leather. So in real life, this leather has a bit of a cream tone to it. It's not a pure white. And just like any other Air Force Ones, we have these perforations covering the toe box. We have more of this Phantom colored leather which wraps around the front toe cap. And one thing I noticed is that the overall shape of these Air Force Ones, they had a very sleek and tapered look to it, especially around the toe box. And it just felt like more of a flatter version of an Air Force One. And I don't know if this was intentional or not, and I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but drop a comment down below if you felt like your pair was also a little bit different in terms of the overall shape of the silhouette. Moving downwards, you can see we have more of that premium leather covering the eyelets, and the same leather covers the mid panel of the shoe as well. Overlaid on top of the side panel, we have this signature oversized TPU swoosh, which is constructed out of this hard plastic-like material and is done in black. And as usual, these swooshes extend beyond the body of the shoe itself, and what I jokingly call it is that it looks like Batman's ears. So you can see we have more of that soft leather which covers the back end of the shoe, and the top heel overlay actually protrudes outwards beyond the body of the shoe itself. And debossed in the center, we have the Nike swoosh, and then wrapping around the bottom of the heel, we have this hard TPU heel clip with Ambush branding running across the middle, and this helps to give you additional structure and support for the back end of the shoe. Attached to the laces, so these come with these metallic black colored lace dubre or lace lock, and here we have AF1 branding. And then as far as the actual laces go, so these come with two different lace options. The standard default lace and the one that I prefer are these flat style laces done in this tonal Phantom color, but they also give you a black colored lace if you prefer a bit more contrast for your pair. Underneath this, so the tongue is constructed out of that same premium leather, and at the very top we have this tag with Nike and Ambush co-branding. And if you look at the tongue on the side, you'll see that it has this unfinished look to it, exposing that layer of foam that's found within the tongue. And then moving on, the back of the tongue and the back portion of the interior of the shoe, this is lined in a genuine leather, which adds to the whole premium feel and look of the sneaker. And then as far as the insoles go, so these come with a very well padded foam insole, and once again we have the Nike swoosh and Ambush co-branding stamped across in black. So the upper of these Air Force Ones sits atop this chunky rubber cup sole, which is also painted in that same Phantom color. Encased within the midsole but not visible to the eye, there is Nike Air technology for cushioning. And then turning this pair over to the bottom, here we have your standard Air Force 1 outsole. So this is done in that same tonal cream colored finish, and we have that circular pivot point on the forefoot and heel, along with the Nike logo on the medial edge in the middle. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Ambush Air Force Ones. And for those wondering about sizing, so my foot measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and usually for Air Force Ones, I wear between a 9.5, which is a half size down, or a size 10, which is true to size. So depending on the specific release, the materials used, the fit of an Air Force One can vary, but for this specific pair, I felt like they definitely ran roomy. So I got these in a size 9.5, which is a half size down, and I feel like they still fit me pretty generously. Not enough that I'd want to go a full size down, but I'd say that it's definitely more roomy and more generous in the toe box compared to a lot of other Air Force Ones I've worn. So even if you have really wide feet, I feel like a half size down is the right play, and I think my feet would absolutely have been swimming if I got these in my true size. Moving on to the comfort, so these feel like most other Air Force Ones, but the first thing I noticed is that it actually felt a bit heavier in person compared to some of my other Air Force Ones. I don't know if it's just my mind playing tricks on me, so let me know down below if you also felt like they ran a little bit heavier than normal. So if you're someone that prefers more of a lightweight, airy sneaker, then you probably will not like these. And aside from that though, they feel pretty much like any other Air Force One. You're gonna feel very elevated off the ground. It's more of a clunky sneaker, but fortunately the upper of the shoe is extremely soft, so there's absolutely zero break-in time required. So for an everyday casual use shoe, it's gonna be fine. It's just if you're someone that doesn't like Air Force Ones normally, I think this pair sort of exaggerates those features of a typical Air Force One in that I felt like it was a bit heavier than normal, which makes it very clunky. But if you're someone that's okay with Air Force Ones, then I think you'll be fine with this pair as well. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and the craftsmanship on this pair, so first off, material quality, I was very impressed. The leather used on this shoe felt like a very nice, genuine premium leather, and the little touches such as the metallic lace lock, the leather liner on the inside, and the leather tongue as well, this shoe really felt premium in hand, and to me at least, it was definitely worth the price increase that we paid. And from a build and craftsmanship standpoint, my pair was pretty much flawless. The stitch job was really nice, the panels were cut consistently, no glue stains that I could see, so all in all, I was very happy with how these turned out in person. So with all that out of the way now, let's toss these on feet. I'll lace them up and I'll show you guys how these look. So this is actually my very first Ambush Nike collaborative shoe. So I personally skipped out on all the dunks and all the previous colorways of the Air Force One. This colorway though, it really spoke to me. For obvious reasons, it's a very easy shoe to pull off. This mix of this off-white with the black. It's basically a shoe you can wear with anything you want and it's gonna match. And again, like I mentioned earlier, once I got these in hand, I was pretty blown away by the quality of the materials, and it just really feels like a special shoe when you have these in hand and you can really touch the materials and see how they are in real life. And as far as the design goes, so I know this oversized swoosh is a bit of a love it or hate it sort of look. Some people I know call it really tacky, while other people think it's a pretty genius idea. So I want to know what you guys think. What are your overall thoughts on this phantom colorway of this Ambush Nike Air Force One? And for anyone watching, did you also pick up a pair of these? Did you take an L or pick up the black colorway? Either way, drop a comment down below and let's talk about this release. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, follow my Twitter account at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for the continued love and support for my channel. All the comments, all the likes, and all the subs. It really pushes me to keep this channel going forward. So thank you and much love. So stay tuned for a ton of videos coming up soon. Thank you again, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.